Williams is one of the most exciting young players in the NFL today. But he is a problem because he's the only player on this team. So today we're going to spin this wheel full of NFL superstars until we build him a super team to win him his first Super Bowl. But my only problem is that I have just 1 hour to fill out this entire team to help Caleb become a champion. Otherwise, I'll have to buy a Caleb Williams jersey and do with it whatever the top comment says. And considering that could be anything, I think I should hurry up and start spinning this wheel. Spin number 1 for Caleb Williams God Squad. Who are we gonna add? It looks like it is going to be a X Factor running back. 94 overall superstar X Factor Bijan Robinson is now going to be a Chicago Bear. And not only is he the first player on Caleb Williams God Squad, but he is our first X Factor. And so right now we have a 91 offense with a 0 overall defense. So hopefully this next wheel spin can help build up that defense, as it looks like it will. We are going to get one of the best safeties in the league. 90 overall, the strong safety, Budda Baker. Welcome to Chicago, brother. You can finally leave Arizona. And just like that, we have our first offensive player on the team, although he's playing out of position. But you know what? We've only added 2 players so far. We have so many more players to add, as it looks like we're going to upgrade the offensive line, although adding Justin Jefferson would have been cool. Offensive line is just as big of a necessity as the wide receiver position, so I'll definitely take Quinn Nelson. And stay tuned, because I'm sure we will definitely be adding some X Factor receivers to this team. And not only is Quinn Nelson going to help Caleb Williams, but he's also going to help Bijan Robinson too in the run game. So we add a superstar dev left tackle. That is beautiful. Well, I guess he's technically not a left tackle, but right now he's playing out of position. As right now we're going to add one of the best defensive players in the NFL today. Brian Burns is playing well above a 89 overall in real life, so I will gladly add him to this very vacant defense. So yeah, we got Brian Burns, we got Budda Baker, but I need a lot more help on the defense. As our next player is going to be either AJ Brown or Fred Warner, and I think that is AJ Brown, which actually is very unfortunate because I would have loved to add Fred Warner, but AJ Brown is an X Factor receiver for Caleb Williams to throw to, so we will definitely take it. So we're 10 minutes through, and this is what our offense is looking like for Caleb Williams. Nowhere near completion. And defense, same thing. Like, bro, we have AJ Brown playing cornerback right now, so I need all the help I can get right now. What is going to be our next wheel spin addition? Is it going to be Jettis, or is it going to be Trey McBride? I think that is going to be Jettis. 99 overall, Jay Jettis. Get ready to learn Chicago, buddy, because you are going to be a Chicagoan. Is that even a word? If you haven't heard already, I'm trying to surpass the New Orleans Saints official YouTube channel in subscribers. So if you could, please subscribe if you do enjoy the videos. And just like that, boys, another X Factor added to the offense. This one being a 99 overall, which is our first one of the video. And he's also a 41 overall, but just on defense. So we add AJ Brown and Jettis back to back. Can we get some defensive love, please? There we go. There's another safety to round out our secondary, or I guess our safety room. The best free safety you can possibly get in Madden 26 we just got. He's now a Chicago Bear. And we've added 2 safeties, but they aren't able to play the normal positions because we have no cornerbacks right now, man. Our cornerback grade is literally an F. Can that change with this next wheel spin? Wheel gods, what are you going to give me? It looks like we're gonna get our first tight end, and it is one of the best tight ends in the NFL today. Trey McBride is one of the best tight ends in the league, and he's now gonna be a Chicago Bear with Caleb Williams, man. We were so close to adding Trent McDuffie, though. That would have been awesome. We need cornerbacks. Can we get cornerbacks? And I get Zach Martin again, who is literally not even in the NFL anymore. Why do I not take this man off the wheel? You know what? Goodbye, Zach Martin. Goodbye, buddy. Okay, well, we're gonna have to respin. Who are we going to land on? It's gonna be another safety, brother. We have 3 elite safeties. Kyle Hamilton, one of the highest overall strong safeties in Madden 26. He's now going to allow Budda Baker to finally play a safety position, but we still need more cornerbacks, my God. And by more cornerbacks, I mean a cornerback. We literally have none. Caleb Williams is gonna have to just win by shootout every single game, as it looks looks like we are landing on Saquon Barkley. It is very close, though. And a quick fun fact, before joining the Eagles a year ago, Saquon Barkley almost joined the Chicago Bears and signed with them in free agency. So now we can kind of see what that would have been like if he played with Caleb Williams. Okay, well, we are 20 minutes through. We have no cornerbacks, no linebackers. We just added our second offensive lineman. Just kidding. That's another safety. I mean, at least the safeties that we're getting are extremely good, so I guess I can't complain a whole lot. I feel like all I need is one cornerback now. Just give me one cornerback, maybe two, and then we will be set on that. But it looks like we're going to get an edge rusher for this next wheel spin. Alex Highsmith isn't exactly the highest overall edge rusher we could have gotten, so I'm sure later down the line we definitely will be getting a high overall right end. But he is only our second edge rusher added to the team, so we definitely need him. And with our next wheel spin, it looks like we're going to get an offensive lineman. Who is it going to be, Trent Williams or Tristan Wirfs? Well, Caleb Williams should have no issues getting pressured from his blind side, as Tristan Wirfs is now a Chicago Bear. And we now have our second offensive lineman added to the offensive line. The team is coming together nicely, man. I am liking how this team is coming together, as we're gonna get another tight end. Well, all the Taylor Swift fans have just become Chicago Bears fans as well. As we have 30 minutes left and we are missing 3 offensive linemen. And as for the defense, we are still missing a whole lot. I mean, we're halfway complete, man. Halfway there, and it looks like we're gonna get another defensive end. That's exactly what I was hoping for from the wheel, adding another defensive player, as Hutch is now going to be a Bear. Look away, Lions fans. I mean, Hutch is cool, but we need cornerbacks and linebackers. So can the wheel please, voice crack? I just want to crack so bad. Can the wheel please bless me with a cornerback, man? Or, you know what? I'll take an offensive line. We still need those two. Eric McCoy, unfortunately, is only an 89 overall, but he's still a really good center. But I am still on the hunt for a cornerback. I need an X-Factor shutdown cornerback. Jalen Ramsey will be that. Although Jalen Ramsey in 2025 isn't necessarily in his prime anymore, he's still at 94 overall. Finally, our first legitimate cornerback on the roster. I still will take one more and I'll be happy. The defense just needs linebackers and one more cornerback. That is all we're going to need on that side of the ball, as we get a current Chicago Bear offensive lineman. Big Joe staying in Chicago, 92 overall superstar. And right now, all we need is one more offensive lineman and we're set. So if the wheel wants to save me some stress and just give me that offensive lineman right now, I would be happy. Oh my God, it actually listened to me. It's another center, but who cares, man? He's a 95 overall. As we have 20 minutes left and our offense is pretty much, rounded out. We do unfortunately have Jalen Ramsey playing receiver still. Defense needs a lot more work though. I need linebackers, wheel. If you can hear me, if you have proximity chat on, I need a linebacker. Not another freaking edge rusher. I mean, I guess Trey Hendrickson is an upgrade. And why does this man still not have a face scan? Come on, man. Give me some linebackers, please. Please, Will. I need linebackers, please. Honestly, Micah Parsons or Fred Warner. Oh my God. It somehow got to Fred Warner. I thought that was dead set on Micah. But I am glad it didn't, because we are going to add Fred Warner to the Chicago Bears. And after adding Fred Warner, we now have 15 minutes left and we now have linebacker filled out. We cloned Brian Burns, so we now have 2 of them. Actually, we have 3 of them. I do still need like 1, maybe 2 more linebackers, wheel. Just give me any linebacker. I do not care. Or we'll get Dexter Lawrence, who I guess can play defensive tackle. Yeah, no big deal. I think Dexter Lawrence can play defensive tackle pretty well, considering he's a 97 overall X Factor. So our defensive line just got even better. And I still need a cornerback, man. I still need one more cornerback, or we can just get one more offensive lineman, I guess. Chris Lindstrom is one of the highest overall right guards, so I will certainly take that. All right, man. Please give me a cornerback, please. I am begging. Trent McDuffie. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. We finally get that second cornerback that I was hoping for in Trent McDuffie. As we finally hit the 10-minute mark, and this is what our defense is looking like, we just need one more linebacker. And as for the offense, man, I guess we'll take another receiver or 2. And so we probably have time for maybe 3 or 4 more wheel spins, as it looks like we're going to get another safety. Brother, we do not need one. I mean, Brian Branch, I guess so, brother. Sure, why not? But I am looking for a linebacker. I'm looking for a receiver. Either one of those could help, and it looks like we will get one of them. Roquan Smith Another X Factor linebacker added to Caleb Williams' God squad. And Roquan Smith was once a Chicago Bear, by the way. So he is going to return to Chicago to help Caleb Williams win a Super Bowl. Come on, man. Just give me one more receiver. Just give me one more receiver. We are winning a Super Bowl. Or actually, you know what? You can't win a Super Bowl without a solid kicker. Chris Boswell, 86 overall. Sure, why not? All right, we have time for 2 more wheel spins. 2 more wheel spins. What's going to be the second to last wheel spin? It is going to be the newest Indianapolis Colt. Well, he was an Indianapolis Colt, but he is now going to be a Chicago Bear. In our final wheel spin of the video, please give me a receiver. No, you're not going to do that, but you're going to give me another offensive lineman. We technically did not have a right tackle on the team anyway, so Penei Sewell, he'll fill that void. As the team has been assembled in under 1 hour, boys. We're a 99 overall offense, and defense is up there as well, as we're also a 99 overall. My only concern is probably the weapons, because we have built God squads in the past with way more weapons than just Justin Jefferson and AJ Brown. So I'm gonna hope and pray that we can sim to the playoffs and actually make it as the Chicago Bears. Oh my God, we went 13-4 and still didn't get the #1 seed. Caleb Williams did lead the NFL in passing yards with 5,700 yards, which is an NFL record, while Justin Jefferson had essentially 1,800, leading the NFL in receiving yards. What a season from Caleb Williams. Saquon almost had 1,000 yards, as Jettas and AJ Brown led the way in the receiving game, while everyone just kind of chipped in and pitched in on the defensive side of the ball. But usually in these videos, we never have to play the wild card round, but here we are against the 10-7 Seahawks. Okay, I know JSN has been cooking. He's been on an absolute heater, but there is no way the Seattle Seahawks have enough firepower to keep up with us, even if JSN is the greatest receiver of all time. Yeah, there was just no chance. Caleb had 330 yards and 3 touchdowns. As this week we'll have to go on the road to play the 14-3 Cowboys. What? Here we are in Jerry's world. We are up 7-3. There's no way we're not going to be able to stop this offense, right? We have every player you could possibly hope for on our team right now, so yeah, we should easily be winning by double digits. As we've made it to the NFC Championship game, we will be playing the 16-1 Los Angeles Rams. If we win this game, we make it to the Super Bowl. Caleb Williams back in Los Angeles, where he played his college football. We're currently up 24-7 against the 16-1 Los Angeles Rams. We are defeating them, and we are moving on to the Super Bowl. Caleb had 166 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, but it was the Saquon Barkley show today, boys. And in the Super Bowl, we will be playing the 13-4 Buffalo Bills, who are, of course, led by Josh Allen. But you know what, buddy? We have a Caleb Williams. As we are up 14-0, make it 21-7, 28-7. The Chicago Bears are Super Bowl champions. We have built Caleb Williams a God squad so that he could win a Super Bowl in Chicago with Ben Johnson. As not only do the Chicago Bears win a Super Bowl, but Caleb Williams also wins NFL MVP. That's going to do it for building Caleb Williams a 99 overall team. If you boys want to see me do this with Drake May, then click right here. Check it out. See if I win a Super Bowl with Drake May.